All right, good morning, everybody. Today's Wednesday. I hope you enjoyed your day off yesterday, got caught up. Today we are going to learn about what a chemical change is. Last week and on Monday, you were reviewing physical changes. So chemical changes are very different than a physical change because in a chemical change, as you can see in the slide that I'm showing you right now, is when the change that you see is going to produce a new substance. All right, the identity is going to actually change this time. So to show you three examples here, you have burning wood, you have a rotting banana, you have mixing vinegar and baking soda and fireworks. All of these are examples of chemical changes because the substance before and after the change are going to be different. All right, so for example, when you take a piece of wood and you burn it, it's no longer wood anymore. That wood has been changed to a gas, an ash. The banana, again, it browns over time, so that banana is going to be chemically changed. And the best way to identify chemical change is to ask yourself the question, can it be reversed? Normally, you can't reverse a chemical change. You can't get that banana back to a nice, green or even yellow banana after it already turned brown. So that's the difference between a chemical change. Usually, there's some signs that you are going to observe that a chemical change has occurred. So I'm going to go over them with you right now. Many times you might see bubbles that are forming. That's going to give you a sign that a chemical change has occurred. You might smell something, the odor. Think about your trash. Your trash can starts to smell after the food inside of it starts to decompose. That decomposing is an example of a chemical change. Temperature change. You might see heat change, either add or remove heat. Change in odor. Again, the smell of something. Actually, whenever that, I'll repeat. I'll delete that one right now. And lastly, a change in color, like the banana. Again, it turns brown. So there's some good signs that a chemical change has occurred. Now, when you have a chemical change, that's going to involve something called a chemical reaction. All right. And a chemical reaction is something I'm going to go over with you right now. In a chemical reaction, you can show what the actual change is. And there's two parts to this reaction. You're going to first show on the left-hand side of the arrow right here that I'm circling. Think of it like a math problem. That's like the equal sign. All right. So on the left-hand side of the arrow are showing you what is being mixed together, or the reactants. So you all have probably made a volcano at some point when you're younger, when you had vinegar and baking soda and it exploded. Well, that's an example of a chemical reaction. So I'm going to show that to you right now. So I can take a little water here. I'm sorry. I can take a glass that usually holds water, and I can put some vinegar in it, like that. Use some vinegar, and I can take a little bit of baking soda. And if I dump some baking soda in here, you can see that chemical reaction taking place. Now, again, remember the sign that a chemical change has occurred and a reaction is the bubbles that are forming. Right, the bubbles are forming because gas is being released. So when this reaction is completely done, believe it or not, this actually is going to be water when you're done with it. You can actually drink it. It will taste like water. It's not vinegar anymore. And the reason why is because when you mix the vinegar and the baking soda together, they underwent a chemical reaction, which produced on the right side of the arrow over here, the products. What was produced by that change was water, as you can see right here, H2O. That's actually water in that cup right now. And what was released in the form of a gas was carbon dioxide, which is why you saw the bubbles. So that's an example of a chemical change. I can't get this water and go back to vinegar. Okay, no matter what I can do here, I can't reverse that reaction. That's why it's a chemical change. All right, so today you're going to do this quick little worksheet. You're going to check off the boxes here that you see, if it's a chemical change or not, and you're going to answer the question here at the bottom. So that's for today. It's on Wednesday. I'm considering having another game on Friday, maybe some team trivia. If that's something you're interested in doing and you're still watching this video and you haven't tuned out just yet, which I hope you all are watching, email me and let me know if that's something you want to play on Friday. We can set that up. All right. Take care, and I will talk to you all soon.